Out of all the things that we can't seem to agree on as people, there is one thing that I think we can all agree on, and that's that 2016 was the best year ever. But what makes 2016 so special? Because every time I go in the comment section of YouTube or Instagram, there's always that one person that talks about 2016, 2016 this, 2016 that, 2016, I miss 2016. What made 2016 so special? Today, I want to take a trip down memory lane and just figure out why 2016 was so great and why we took it for granted and why people miss it now more than ever. 2016. Where do I even start? I guess I'll start with the music because that's what I find most memorable about the year. In 2016, we saw the birth of SoundCloud rap with rappers like XXXTentacion, Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, Lil Xan, Denzel Curry, Wi-Fi's Funeral, you name it. All these guys going on to have successful music careers, depending on how you define success, depending on who you ask, but all these guys creating a name for themselves, a buzz on the internet. And at that time, large corporations such as Spotify, Apple Music has just launched their streaming services. So SoundCloud was the best way to do that. SoundCloud was my generation's version of passing out CDs, passing out mixtapes. You know, that was my generation's way of getting their name out there, putting themselves on the map. You no longer had to buy empty CDs and empty cassettes and burn your music onto them and go out into a busy street of your city and hope and pray that you rub the right elbows and hope and pray that you come across somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Nowadays, if you have a computer sitting at home, some basic studio equipment, you can just make your own music, produce your own music, upload your own music to SoundCloud, and you probably have a better chance of having somebody find it on there. And I'm telling you right now, bro, back then, this was the wave. Anybody who was around during 2016, you could probably vouch for me. 1 in every 75 American high school students wanted to be a SoundCloud rapper. That's how common this stream was. At one point, there was even like a SoundCloud starter pack meme. Like that was the running joke. That's how common this stream was for people. But I digress. Music in general around 2016 was amazing. Hip-hop in general had reached its second prime. Looking back at it now, 6 years later, I definitely do wish I would have appreciated this era of music more. Even though it's not my personal favorite era of music, to me, the 90s will always be the best era of music, period. However, I do feel like this era of music brought people together via, challenges, viral Vine challenges, viral YouTubers and Vine stars putting that music in their videos. You go to school the next day, people would talk about the viral challenge that they saw on the internet, and you either come together to hate on it or you come together to enjoy it. So I definitely feel like this era displayed a sense of creativity and a sense of camaraderie. So enough about the music in 2016. Let's talk about the memorable sports moments in 2016. Because honestly, everything that I just said up to now has all been meant to distract you from the fact that the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead while going 73-9 in the same season. Psych, I'm just playing. I just thought that would be a good way to open this up. Let's talk about the memorable sports moments of 2016. So, along with the Warriors blowing a 3-1 lead, funny enough, the Indians actually blew a 3-1 lead to the Chicago Cubs, which ended up giving the Chicago Cubs their first World Series win in over 108 years. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Oh, yeah. And Peyton Manning retires after winning his second Super Bowl ring after a catastrophic, abysmal, low-effort Cam Newton play that, till this day, he has never really fully recovered from. Michael Phelps ended up cementing his legacy by winning 23 total gold medals. Simone Biles ended up going off during the Olympics. The Villanova Wildcats ended up winning the national championship in the most craziest buzzer beater I've ever seen. And all in all, sports was just a great year in 2016. There was not a dull moment. As far as pop culture, TV shows, and movies in 2016, we got to see the ending of Orange is the New Black, as well as the premiere of Stranger Things. And we also got to witness Leonardo DiCaprio win his first Oscar award. And unfortunately, we lost a lot of our favorite actors, actresses, and musicians in 2016, such as David Bowie, Prince, George Michael, Carrie Fisher, Muhammad Ali. And as much as I would love to avoid talking about politics, this is 2016 we are talking about, so I can't go without mentioning probably the most divided presidential election we've ever had, with two of the most polarizing presidential candidates we've ever seen, in the most toxic political climate America has ever experienced. And every word that I just said was not exaggerated. I'm telling you, if you liked one person, you were considered racist, and if you liked the other person, you were considered a terrorist. That's how divided it was. And it worked. You or somebody you know definitely said to themselves at some point, you know what, I'm packing my shit and I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm moving to Canada. Cause even speaking for myself, me personally, I remember at the time, me and my ex girlfriend didn't see eye to eye during the election, and as a result, we ended up breaking up because of it. So that just goes to show you just how much of an impact that the election had on our lives. And of course, I cannot end this video without mentioning the best thing that ever happened in 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon Go. I remember it like it was yesterday when I first downloaded Pokemon Go. I remember me and both my brothers would leave the house at like 11 o'clock at night just to go down to the city, and we would walk around town and look for Pokemon. And I remember just thinking to myself, like, wow, how the fuck do they have a GPS of my city with random gyms and random Pokemon scattered around it? Like, I was blown away. I was blown away. I remember thinking to myself, like, yo, this is the future. Like, I've never seen so many people outside just all doing the same thing. Like, this is amazing. Um, and honestly, you just had to be there to truly experience it and to truly appreciate just the time. So, again, you may be asking, what made 2016 so special? If you ask me, me personally, I feel like for me, as well as many other people my age, 2016 was just a very pivotal year for us. It was the year where we matured, where we growed up, where we learned how to be more independent, how to be more responsible, how to start taking action. 2016 was the year where a lot of us had just entered high school. I know for me in 2016, I had just entered my freshman year of high school, so I was still learning the difference between real friends and fake friends. I was still learning how the world works, how to work a job, how to, use financial literacy. I was still learning just a lot about life and a lot about myself. So, you know, I feel like 2016 was just a turning point for a lot of us. 2016 was a turning point in which we had to grow up, in which we had to mature, in which we had to let go of past experiences, past habits, in which we had to step into a new light, take that leap of faith, make that commitment to ourselves. And yeah, I feel like 2016 was just a turning point for a lot of us. And all in all, I see 2016 as a great year, but you know, 2016 was just another year. To be honest, 2016 was just another year. I feel like why we why we miss 2016 so much, why we cherish it so much, why we want it back. I feel like that's because you got to think about it, right? Right after 2016, 2017, 2018, but things started to slowly go downhill right after 2016. Mainly 2019, 2020. As soon as COVID hit, the pandemic, everybody was forced to go inside their homes. Everybody was forced to be in quarantine. So I feel like people look at these past 6 years and they think to themselves, damn, 2016 was the best of the best. You know, it was the top of the mountain. And ever since 2016 passed, everything has just went to shit. But, you know, that's just how life is. You know, I'm sure if you ask somebody from 1960, they may tell you that, you know, summer 43 was the best year, or summer 55 was the best year. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm sure if you ask somebody from, hell, even the 2000s, you ask somebody that grew up in the 90s, you know, what was the best year? They might say summer 93, or summer 96, or summer 99, or summer 03, summer 04. You know, everybody's going to have a different answer. Everybody's going to have their favorite year. Everybody's going to have that period of their life where they look back and they say to themselves, you know what, damn, those years have really changed me. That year was a turning point in my life. So I feel like for a lot of us, again, people my age, we look at 2016 as the year that changed everything. And it did change everything. It changed, you know, everything with the way the world works, with the way we use social media, with the way that we look at people, with the way we perceive the world. So definitely a lot of changes. But my message, the main message that I want to get across in this video is that create new memories, create new experiences, create, you know, better years, keep going up, keep advancing, keep evolving, keep getting better and better. You know, I don't want people to look back at 2016 and think 2016 is the only good year that we're ever going to get in our life, because I promise you, there's going to be many more good years to come. There's going to be many more years where we're going to look back and say, damn, that year was just as good as 2016. So, you know, it's all based off perception. It's all based off how you choose to see the world. You know, people that are going to watch this video may think that 2016 was the worst year ever. And, you know, that's just to each his own. That's just what that person experienced in their reality. You know, some people may have went through tough shit. Some people may have lost family members, got divorced. You know, who knows? So, this idea that's being spread around that 2016 was the best year ever. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree. 2016 was a great year, but why not make every year a great year? You know, we are capable of making every day a good day. We're capable of making every year a good year. I don't see why not, you know? So that's the message that I wanted to get across in this video. I want to encourage you guys to create new experiences, create new memories, create better paths for yourself, you know? There's going to be plenty more good years to come. There's going to be plenty more memories to make. And if you are my age and you're watching this video, bro, in 2016, we didn't have nearly the amount of knowledge that we do today. So imagine having the knowledge that you have today, and imagine having a well-paying job, a well-paying career. You know, to me, in my eyes, there's a lot more opportunities that you can find. There's a lot more experiences that you can experience just by having those two things alone. So, you know, don't be so caught up in the past, because whenever you think about the past, all you're doing is just putting yourself in a time paradigm, because by thinking about the past, you're now stuck in the past, essentially. So, yeah, be present, be in the moment, create new memories. Understand that you're only gonna get older. You're only gonna get better. You're only gonna get more. You know, you're only gonna get more wealthy. You're only gonna find more opportunities. So there's gonna be more good years to come. And yeah, that will do it for today's video. If you guys left this video motivated, inspired, or a better person, then I did my part. Other than that, peace, love, positivity. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Peace.